Nannuo Sun-Dried Red is a red tea from Nannuo Mountain, surprise, surprise, in Yunnan. We get this tea from Li Shulin, who's both the farmer and master, one of my closest friends in China. And this is a classic example of the Shài Gān Hóng Chá, which just means sun-dried red, that you find being grown all throughout Yunnan. This is made from the Pu'er plants, the Dayezhong big leaf tea plants that are the same plants that are used to make pu'er. And what's really unique about this tea is that while most red teas undergo some kind of baking process, this does not. This tea is picked, it undergoes a ronyan massaging process to hasten its oxidation, and then when it's fully oxidized, it's sprinkled out on a mat and completely dried in the sun. So this tea undergoes no external heat cooking process at all. When I make this tea gongfu style, I love to hit it with some really hot water. It has very little capacity for bitterness, and that sun-dried character that it has a lot of fruitiness. It can be fruity, it can be sweet, and I like to bring that out with a high temperature steeping. And it's a very easygoing tea. I give it a quick hot rinse, and then the first steeping, I'll hit the leaves directly and just very casual and informal. I'll do a nice circle over the leaves, trying to get as much coverage as I can and get the leaves nice and submerged. That first steeping tends to have a little bit of honey notes, a little bit of nutty notes on it, and I just let it be a little bit soft. And then that second steeping, I'll pull my stream up a little bit higher, because as these leaves expand, the leaf mass gets harder and harder to penetrate. And so the more that this leaf mass expands, the more I'm going to pour from high up to get that full penetration into the center of the leaves. And then I find that as we move through the steepings, the leaf mass getting more and more expanded, you do pull out some more of those woody notes, lumber notes, and I kind of lean into that, and I'll do a little bit longer steepings, maybe around the 5th, 6th, 7th steepings. As I taste this tea start to flag, you can get another second wind out of this tea by doing a little bit longer steepings, almost like an aged white tea. This is one of the original teas that we really started getting from Li Shulin, and it's still one of my classic favorites. I drink this tea all the time, and it's one of the ones that I'll serve to people who are just learning about red tea.